Oh, let's try this again. Not sure what's going on here. It's not showing me popping up live anywhere. Don't know what's going on. Hey, Roy and Becky. Sorry about that. I think I was having trouble. It's still not showing me going live on YouTube. For some reason, it is running real far behind today, it appears. Anyway, Hitch Up and Toe, how you doing, Ronald? How's it going? Sorry I cut that one off, but I was on for about 4 minutes and nobody was popping in, and it never did show that I was live on YouTube. So I just ended it. Hopefully we'll get folks back in here again. Now it's just now trying to say that I'm going live, but it's still not showing it on my page. So I'm not sure what's going on with it. But anyway, I see you guys popping in. Hey, James Cagney, how you doing? Johnny's Journey. Kevin Myers, glad you came back in. Sorry about cutting that so short, but I wasn't showing that I was going live, so. Okay, but anyway, just watching Slow Momentum till he got off, and so I figured to see what's going on. Hey, Z Sisterhood, how are you doing? Hold on, that radio quit going off. It's kind of weird working from home. The entire office staff at the fire department was told just to work from home, so this is theoretically my lunch hour. I kind of like the new uniforms we wear, though. So we only go out if, hey, Justin and Christina, how you doing? We only go out if we have to. Other than that, we're like all you guys. We are stuck inside our house. Our shift personnel, they're still working their 24-hour shifts, but we're just trying to limit all the chief officers and non-essential personnel to work from home. So let's see. Is it okay? We understand. I gave you a like on the. All right, appreciate that. Thanks. But kind of wanted to jump on because I don't want to interfere with anybody's lives like I did yesterday. I did realize Lily Gypsy was on, so I did do my mail call yesterday, but I got an additional one this morning when I went out and checked the mail. So we'll do that real quick. But this came from Kathy's Outdoor Adventure. So she sent a nice card. I like the card that she sent it in. And of course, give me a little handwritten to me and the wife. Thanking for all the kindness and support we give her, and we appreciate the support her, and all of you guys give us. But here's her sticker, so we can get it where you can see the whole thing. I like the little saying at the bottom: "Chase your dreams, not the money." Hey, life's a challenge. How you doing? So that will go on the old sticker collection. Hopefully it's getting really nice around here. I'll be making a video within maybe this coming weekend of where I'm going to place these stickers on my unit. I think I've got 14 or 15, so get them put on. I still got to get Justin and Christina. I got you guys a sticker, so if anybody would like a sticker, or we don't even have to trade if you want one, just go to my About page and get my email address, send me your address, and I'll get you a sticker in the mail. Oh, that is no problem. I tell you, I got a daughter who's a RN that works at the hospital not too far from us, and then all the people I know with the fire department, unfortunately, there's no days off. For those guys, no matter what's going on, we're doing all the precautions we can and trying to give them all the safety equipment that we can to make sure. But we have had a couple incidents where we've had to get our guys checked. Luckily, everybody's coming back negative, so that's a good thing for all of us. But it's a strange world we're living in now. If you would have told me at the beginning of the year in April I'd be sitting in my dining room working from home, I'd probably said, there's no way the fire department can run without the command staff there. But you know what? They can. Um, they can. We have virtual meetings 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, where all of us get together via conference call and still running day-to-day business. But the least we can expose those guys to any outside interference, the better off we are. So we're just kind of hanging back and staying home and doing our stuff and work. So I only have about an hour to be on here since I need to get back to work. I wish I could get this thing to pull up on my channel. I was on StreamYard. You don't really get to see how many people you got in there. Hey, maybe it's coming up now finally. Boy, that took a while. I don't know what's going on. I think the problem is that everybody's using the internet to do all these online meetings and everything. And I know I have a daughter that's in nursing school. She just had an hour and a half online class. I'm not sure how that works because they're basically to the point where they have to be touching patients, but they're actually doing some kind of virtual class with a mannequin laying there, and they have to do all their diagnosis over the phone or over the internet, which is odd, but it seems to be working. Let's see, I saw somebody up here that would like to do a sticker swap. Okay, Hitch Up and Tow. I will get you down on the list, and I will. If you just want to, I'm going to put my email in here just so you'll have it here. I love this sticker swap thing we're doing. Hang on just a second, guys. Let's see if this is work related. Yeah, hold on one second. I'm going to mute my mic. I'll be right back with you. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. That was work related. So let me scroll back up here and see. I think it was Hitch Up and Tow. Got your email address. So get something right on here. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not very prepared today. Haven't been able to do too many live streams. Hitch Up, go, Tow. Oh, Hitch Up and Tow. That's a neat name. And you're at yahoo.com. I will shoot you an email. And if you want to shoot me one, I will get yours in the mail. I got some here, just like Kathy's Outdoor Adventures. Hers is getting ready to go out today. So if I can get those, we'll get it set up, and I'll get you out today. Justin and Christina, I've seen if anyone wants to swap with them. If they got a really neat sticker, I think he's going to have to redo it before long because it's just him and Christina right now. I think they're going to have to add a little baby coming out. Well, tell Cindy I said hi, James. Hope you guys are doing great. Let's see if he headed to where was it? Oh man, it's going by here. It was great today and went to Walmart for grocery pickup. That's nice that they all started that pickup deal, so you don't have to actually get out and go in the store. Hey, Perlamy, how you guys doing? Saw you guys all over on Keys. That was a beautiful piece of property he was looking at it this morning, wasn't it? That would suit him just fine, I think. Let's see, Johnny's Jeremy, what are you saying here? He's missed so many live streams. Yeah, I bet. Unfortunately, I've been able to catch up on a lot of them in the evenings, so been watching a lot of videos. Like I said, we're working from home, so if you see my dining room table, it looks like my office at my desk. You can't see the table no more for paperwork, but that's okay. We're still working. We still have jobs. We're good to go. Okay. So yeah, anybody want a sticker? Feel free to. We don't have to trade. I've got plenty. So if anybody wants one of our stickers, don't hesitate to email me, and I'll get it in the mail to you. So let's see. Wish we'd have bought more land. I know. I wished I would have too when I was a lot younger, but now I'm kind of glad I got the little piece that I have. Don't take much to keep up on. So yeah, when I was younger, 20 or 40 acres I'd love to have. But hey, Fifth Wheel and Food and Fixing, how you guys doing today? Thanks for stopping by. This is a little impromptu live stream. I'm gonna pop the link in here just in case somebody might want to come up and join me, and we can see how everybody's day is going out there today. Well, StreamYard's really running slow. Love this community. I sure do too, Hitch Up and Tow. I'm not sure how long you've been part of this community, but I've been doing it for 3 or 4 months now, and it is incredible the people you meet here. Won't be changing quick sticker. Let's see what Justin's saying here. Quite a while. I'm not sure we want to put baby on sticker, although we may put Angel. There you go. There you go. Everybody, I think everybody that knows you're going to have a little one there on board before long anyway. Let's see who's coming in. Brad. Looks like Brad's coming in here with me. Whoop. Almost did. See if he tries to come back in here. Hey, Earl, I didn't see you pop in. How you doing today? Looks like we got 9 in the room right now, which is good for just an impromptu. So, No matter Kippy popped in on my other one. I was hoping he would pop back in here. I haven't seen him in a while. There's Fifth, Willie, and Fun. They're going to try to come in. Hey, just give me a thumbs up, buddy. When you're ready, we'll bring you in. Okay, here he comes. Hey there.
Good day.
How you doing today?
Doing really
great.
good.
How are you?
At work having my lunch, so I thought I'd pop in for a second.
Yeah, I'm at work from my house, but that's what I'm doing, using my lunch hour here.
I'm an oilman, so we can't work from home.
Oh yeah, it kind of makes it tough. Well, if I was still on the line riding a truck, I'd still be at the station. But since we're not riding trucks, they're just telling us try to keep the down as much as we can.
Yep, for sure.
Everybody does their part.
So we got cold here again.
Did you?
We just can't get spring to rock and roll here in southern Alberta.
Oh wow! Now I think we finally broke it. We've been in the 70s the last few days, so it's been perfect out there. Not too hot, not too cold. So it's been good.
That'd be nice. I'd love that.
Oh, I bet you'd love that. Yeah. Trying to get it. There we go.
It quit snowing now. You're getting a little bit of snow this morning.
Oh, you can just keep that up there. We've had enough here, so. Yeah.
So I'm just using my iPhone to do this, Jerry, so I can't see any of the comments or anything.
Oh, well, I tell you what, you got a really good signal there. It looks really good. You're nice and clear, and you can hear you really good. So.
Good.
Yeah, I think we've only got 9 in here right now, but I just thought I'd jump on here for the lunch hour and see what's going on, and talk about some sticker swapping, and
nice.
With this warm weather is getting me to want to go out and get the camper ready to go. So one thing I have not did yet, and I needed to since last September, October when I bought it. Everybody has names for their rigs, and my rig doesn't have a name. So I think I need to get on here and get some suggestions about some name that I can get put on that thing, because I keep trying to think of them. We have my grandkids try to tell me ideas, and I think I just can't come up with a good name. But I know a lot of people on here.
I never thought of that. Like we name our cars and trucks like the dude that pulls my rig is Brutus. And as a matter of fact, I'll show a screenshot sometime of that. I have a custom instrument cluster in it too. I actually redid that whole truck, front to rear, inside out, engine, transmission, everything. Overhauled the whole thing, and I had a custom cluster built, and it actually says Brutus in the cluster.
Oh, does it really? That's when I need something, because everybody get on all these live streams and they're all talking about their rigs and got names. And I said, well, mine don't have a name. I think I'm gonna have to name. So Pearly May saying we need to have a contest. So I think that's what I'll do. I think one evening, sometime when we get a lot of people on, I'll get on there and we'll have a name, and the winner of that name we'll give them an Amazon gift card, or we'll come up with something to give away for it. That'd be good. That'd be fun.
Yeah. And somebody threw a nickname at me already. I think it was after I showed my rig, my triple toe, and they called me 50 wheeling.
50 wheeling.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good.
Steve Turtle, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, he probably is. Steve Turtle, something else.
Yeah.
He was one of the first guys I ever started watching on YouTube, because I'm with about 2 or 3 years of retiring here. So I thought, well, that'd be a good adventure to work camp. So I started looking at him and all of his gate garden and stuff that he was doing, and the camp host. And I know he started here in Missouri, he did his first campground camp hosting, he was probably only a couple 100 miles from me, because I'm in Kansas. So I just got watching him. That's one of the first people, and then he kind of led me into other people, and then that's where I got into Blue Wave and then Camper Life and New Horizon, and it just started growing and started growing. I had like 17 subscribers when I first started this YouTube channel, just family and friends. And I think I was just looking at it this morning. I think I hit 680 this morning, so that's just incredible. This community is just outstanding. If you got any kind of trouble at all, you get on here and somebody will have an answer for you by the time you get off. So
yeah, it's fantastic. I really enjoy it. And I think we we found everybody here, we had 17 subscribers, I think.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
actually James, that's
Okay.
Weekend RV.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
He and I actually met. We're going to talk about this on his next live, which was supposed to be coming up, but now Millie's got to go Oklahoma City. So we were going to actually talk about that. We met on a game called Clash of Clans.
Oh yeah.
And so we were in the same clan forever. We got talking, and so now James and I, we've been talking friends now for 7 years, and we've never met.
Isn't that crazy?
Every day.
That's like other than slow momentum, and he happened to stop by when my wife was in the hospital and he was coming through Kansas. He is the only person, but I can tell you, every one of these people that are in this chat right now, I feel like I know before I ever see them. We got Roy and Becky, and I've been following Roy and Becky for quite a while too. So and Justin and Christina, what a great couple they are, and I just can't wait till we have this big meetup, and I'm hoping, keep my fingers crossed, that we'll be able to make that meetup, that the wife's healthy enough to do it, and just so looking forward to that. It's going to be such a good time.
For sure, and I can't wait to meet some of these people. You know, yourself included. Like you say, I've gotten to feel like friends with a lot of these people, and but I think we all have a real common interest, and I can see that this whole group is just nice people. You know, really. So
yeah, that's the thing about it. You got the occasional one that'll pop in and try to give everybody trouble, but that's why we have these moderators to get them kicked out of it. So I think I just enjoy it. I kind of look forward to 4 o'clock every day when things start, and I know I can't stay on all of them, but I can pop in and say hi to everybody and then pop back out. Yeah, so it's been great, and it just kind of keeps your mind off of everything else that's going on too. And I tell you this, they've been so supportive through this stuff with my wife. It's just incredible. I can't say thanks enough for it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I mean, when you can find a group of people like this that care about each other, and I'm just blown away at how pretty much everybody here would give you the shirt off their back, really.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's impressive. I'm so glad I found this crew. Like it's great. And, what's that?
I just said that Justin Christina hasn't named for their rig either yet. So, but
maybe you should start. That's the next big thing. Or like that 10 questions thing. Let's have name their rigs.
Yeah,
everyone's got to name everybody else's rig.
Yeah, huh? I think it'd be fun. I know I got a 31-foot Coachman Class C Leprechaun. There's all kind of stuff to go with St. Patrick's Day, but I think about them. I thought, well, no, I don't like that. So I thought I'd throw it out and see if some people wanted to guess it and make a contest out of it. I love contests anyway. So
yeah, ours is a 33-foot Cougar. So yeah, we've had Cougars pretty much all the way along, except for my first 1966 Scamper.
Those Cougars are nice. So
Scamper single axle weighed more than my fifth wheel.
Yeah, those Cougars are nice. We've been looking at some of them because our intention is when I retire and we go full timing, I'm going to get a dually pickup and a fifth wheel so I don't have to tow a car with me everywhere I go.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, so that way when you get where you're going, you got a vehicle to go run around in. Because now what I'll do normally, if we go anywhere, we'll go, and then I'll just get a rent-a-car for a week just so we have a car to get around in. So I think it'd be better to have that fifth one. They got some nice-looking fifth wheels out there now. I really love those front-end living ones. Yeah.
Yeah, those are kind of neat. We did look at that, and we just decided it wasn't really our thing to have that front-end living room. So, but I mean, I've seen some of them, and they're neat.
Yeah. And Johnny's saying there's a lot of background noise. Is that from me? You think, Johnny? My wife just has the TV on downstairs, and this microphone I have is really sensitive.
Yeah, I can hear the TV.
Oh, you can? Let me try to change to a different mic and see if we can make this a little better. Because this is a 360 all-around microphone. Hang on just a second.
Okay.
Okay, is that better?
Oh, that's excellent. Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say I don't know if I can give you guys.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Forever Nomad 2017. Let's see if we can get him back in here. He popped out. He's trying to pop back in. There we go. There you go.
That was the wrong button. There's the right button. I was gonna
That's okay.
show you part.
I hit buttons. I hit buttons all the time. Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, so we get going on a tour.
I can only show you sort of half the facility here, but that over there, that whole side is I won't get into the too complicated with it. That's our polymer flood injection facility. And then that's some of the tankage, but all those tanks over there are full of chemical, and we mixed up polymer, which I guess for lack of any other way, we make snot, and it's a real slimy snot, and we inject that subsurface. And what that does is, we as human beings aren't that smart yet. We say zones are depleted of oil, and so let me dispel the we're running out of oil myth that everybody seems to buy into if the socialist media, shall we say, wants to put it on there. We only get about 30% of the oil in a zone. We just are smart enough as human beings to actually get it all. And this polymer flood stuff is one of the steps that we've taken to get more. And now we are able to get, close to 70 to 90% of our zones. And all it does is work like a big wall. It's the big wall that sweeps through the zone slowly. We inject in the far side and we produce from the near side. And now we're getting a lot more of that oil. So polymer technology is going to extend the life of oil for 100 years, 200 years. Easy.
That's great news. So that maybe we won't have to pay $4 a gallon for it because we don't have that shortage supply.
Yeah, there's no shortage, but that won't stop them from charging us $4 a gallon.
No, because those yachts don't buy themselves. I know that.
No, and to be clear, I don't work for an oil like a company that refines. I'm field level. I'm a production foreman here, and so we bring it out of the ground and we pipeline it to the refineries. So the company I work for is actually based out of Geneva.
Oh wow! Well, see, that's interesting stuff. And whereabouts are you located at?
So we're in southern Alberta.
Okay.
We're south of Calgary, about 2.5 hours. So I'm actually only about an hour and a half north of the Montana border, north of Havre, Montana.
Well, see, that's awesome. See, so momentum gets to we see a lot of the country through his eyes, which I love. But now we're seeing some of Canada too. This is awesome.
Oh, well, I'll show you where it looks like. There it is. If you look hard enough, you can see the back of your own head.
Wow!
We are the bald-headed prairie.
It looks like Kansas.
Yeah, it is a lot like Kansas, and I have actually been to Kansas. Yeah, it's similar, just without all the tornadoes.
Yeah, but, I always say there's nothing more boring drive than Western Kansas. It's Eastern Colorado. It's not as flat.
Saskatchewan. Yeah, our neighboring province of Saskatchewan is pretty flat.
Yeah. Well, I think we got a new person there. Forever Nomad 217. Hey, buddy, thanks for joining in. I just became part of your family. I just became number 114. So, nice. Yeah.
We're about a little better than 2 hours from the Canadian Rockies here, from like Banff and Jasper. Everyone seems to know about Banff and Jasper, so we're a couple hours from that. And Glacier National Park, similar distance there. But yeah, so we're basically Alberta here. We're oil, gas, farming, and cows.
Sounds like Kansas besides the oil.
They call us the Texas of Canada here. So
now, how far do you have to drive in to get to work each day?
So here's another fun fact. All my oil property here is actually on a live fire military base.
That makes it interesting.
Department of National Defense controls this whole area. It's 1,200 square miles.
Wow.
Put it into U.S. terms for you. And it is the only active live fire base in Canada. And, so you guys come up here and you do live firing on this base up here to test your weapons, and we shoot everything you have out of the sky with our new missile systems that we sell to you.
Wow.
You betcha. And then the Australians love to come here. They do live training, and 50% of this base is leased by the British Army. So the British do a lot of training, and yeah, it's a little weird because anything that goes boom when you're in an oil facility,
it's not good.
It's unnerving, right? So I mean, I've been here for 17 years, so I'm used to it now. But
you're kind of like my job. Then you don't like loud noises when things are going on.
That's right.
I don't like to hear booms either when we're going in a house or something.
So I'll tell you what, I'll see sometime this summer when the military exercises ramp up. I'll go down close to the OA boundary, and sometimes they park tanks right there where you can see them, and we'll have a little live fire footage if nobody's actually seen Big Chieftain tanks firing. It's pretty impressive, and the shock wave almost takes the air out of your lungs. It's pretty wild.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But they set up templates. There's never been an accident out here. Industry, there's never been anybody hurt. After every live fire exercise, we're trained on how to mark, they call them blinds. So if there's live rounds that are laying on the ground, or rockets or mortars stuck in the ground that didn't detonate, they've taught us what distance to mark them and stuff safely. And in all the years, 40 years that the oil industry's been out here commingling with the military, there's never been an accident. And
that's quite a record there. That's something to be proud of on a live fire range, man.
Yeah. And something else I can't show you right now because I'm in what's called the oil access, and of course, as you see in our infrastructures above ground, every single gas and oil well on this whole base is underground. So people have never seen that before. If you've never been here, there's no such thing as underground wells, and we drill big cellars. They're called caissons, and we have actual big facilities, injection pump facilities, and everything underground out here, so that the tanks can drive right over top. The live rounds don't penetrate. It's
crazy! Awesome. It is crazy.
Really cool infrastructure. Yeah,
I'm learning a lot about your job there. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, but hey, I shouldn't hoard your show though, Jerry. If someone else
you're not at all.
Here.
No, that's fine. I like getting people up here and talking to them. Everybody gets to find out. Look, a lot of people get to find out what you do now that didn't know before. So
yeah, some of the most hated people in the world right now. Nobody likes us oil and gas guys.
Well, that's when I was trying to decide. When I was in school, if I wanted to do fire or police. I knew I was going to do one of them. So I decided to. My first department was public safety. So you went in the morning, you didn't know if you was going to be a cop or if you was going to be a fireman. So after about they would tell you, okay, today you're a cop, today you're a fireman, blah blah blah. I didn't care for that too much because you never really could set your day up. But I learned real quick in about the first 2 weeks that people love firemen. They really don't like cops. So I went to the other side.
Yeah, I've been the wrong way every direction. I was with the RCMP for a long time, Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
Yeah.
And then I went and took engineering, and I got my power engineering, and I've been in the oil field for the last 22 years. So this is where I'm going to retire. I can make way more money and not get shot at. So
yeah, and it's really kind of good too, because you know your job. You're just like me. You got job security. As long as I want to work, there's going to be a job there for me. So there's some benefit in knowing that you're going to have a job. A lot of people
yeah,
right now,
that's
they
right.
just don't know what they're doing. So feel so bad for
Well,
them.
it's awful scary for us right now. WTI market this morning was under $5 a barrel. So we are running at a massive net loss right now.
Oh wow.
So our jobs are definitely in jeopardy right now.
Are they really? Well, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was watching a live the other day, and I can't remember whose it was, but somebody was saying Kentucky, the gas was 94 cents a gallon. 94 cents. I haven't seen 94 cents a gallon gas since the 80s.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's because
we're down to like $1.79. That's the cheapest. It's been here forever.
yeah, we're in liters, so we're 73.9 this morning when I fueled up, 73.9 cents a liter. Let's see, let's convert that for you. Times there's 3.78 liters at a US gallon, so two.
Oh, that's me. Radio's going off again. Got to keep it a little bit louder than normal since I'm working from home.
Okay.
Let's see, Forever Nomad 17. They're at
$2.75.
$2.75 a gallon. Is that cheap for there?
Yeah, we're almost half price.
Right now. Really?
And the reason for that is because the price of oil is so low.
Yeah.
The feedstocks for the refineries are cheap, right? So they're getting our oil for next to nothing. Like say, our lifting costs are more than we're being paid for our oil right now.
Oh, that's too bad. I mean, don't need that either. So
no, so they don't know how long they'll sustain that. And everybody thinks we're the fat cats and then we make nothing but money, but we do face some pretty serious times here lately.
Well, it sounds like it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, I learned something new because I would never guess that it would be costing you guys money to produce it right now.
Yeah, and we can't just stop because we sell a month ahead, so we promise the refineries X number of cubes of oil per month, and we have to meet those nominations. And if we don't, the penalties are massive. So the refineries depend on us to fulfill our commitment. So we can't just shut the tap off and say, we're not making any money, so we need to stop. You can't do that. Supply and demand, and the demand says that we told them last month that we're going to ship them 1,000 cubes a day. Well, we're going to ship them 1,000 cubes a day,
no matter what the cost is. Wow. Well, that's good and bad, I guess. I mean, I know you got to keep up with what you promised, but too bad you're not making money selling your goods too.
No, so that means next month we'll nominate less, right? So
we'll
say, hey, we're only going to give you 600 this month.
And
that's okay. That's market. That's just how it works. But whatever, this didn't happen until now, so our nominations are already in, and now that Russia and Saudi Arabia are flooding the market, well, that's killing us. So.
Yeah, I bet it is. Oh, sorry, trying to run two computers here. Hands from work stuff too. I like working from home. I like this. I might get used to it.
I got this on my skid lid here. I should send these stickers out to everybody so you get the right direction here.
You should, yeah. I'd definitely take one of them. I'd be glad to put it on my rig.
Thanks, oil. Yeah, promote my industry.
No kidding. You got to because you keep us all running.
Well, keep you warm in the winter anyway.
Yeah.
Keep the trains running and the ships floating.
Absolutely.
But, yeah. And you know what? In spite of what the news tells you, we do actually, you've met me, we care about the environment, us workers. And
I know you do.
We don't, and we hugely do. That's so many of us are actually involved in a lot of pro-environmental activities. Our oil company gives tons and tons of money to solar research, and
Let's
Well,
see.
it looks like you got a question.
Yeah, it says, does anyone know if I've heard of a couple travel bans, and it's only been like from Florida to Georgia. They have some checkpoints set up, and then I heard New York City is kind of putting a perimeter around New York City. But other than that, I've heard of no state to state bans yet.
Did that big naval ship Comfort get into the New York Harbor yet?
It did. They put you're on it because you're not supposed to be gathering in more groups than 10 people. And when that thing's coming down the Hudson River, there's several thousand people standing there watching this thing come down the Hudson
I
River.
bet. Not something you see every day.
I've probably been there too, watching it too, because like just like that, you're not going to see that thing come in there very often.
No, that's right. Yeah.
So let's see. Johnny's Journey saying here, my daughter just visited me. We're all nurses and need to see each other. I heard you cannot close interstate. Well, that's what I heard too. That would be hard to close the interstates. I think they're just trying to. I know Florida is a real bad hot spot right now. New York City is a real bad hot spot. And we were just watching on the news earlier that what I can't remember what town it was now. Chicago was the new hot spot. So I think they're trying to limit travel there as much as they can, but I don't think they could ever shut down the highways where you can't travel on them.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Our rules are a little different here. Ours are a little lax. I would like to see tighter restrictions up here. Calgary's bad. Calgary's our big hot spot in Alberta here. So.
Oh yeah, it's almost impossible. Our interstate system and the road system. I mean, I got 20 different ways I can get to Oklahoma, so maybe even more than that. So it'd be almost impossible for them to close down any way you could get from state to state. I hope it don't get that bad. They were saying this morning, hopefully in the next 21 days we'll hit our peak, but then they were saying that this virus, it can't live in the heat. So if it gets real humid, it kills it because it's a real fatty cell virus. And they said the humidity above 80% really kills it. But they're afraid that this fall, when it cools back down, that it's going to have a reinsurgence. So hopefully they don't have to go through this again back when it gets into the fall.
Have a vaccine by then, right?
That's what he was saying. They would hope to have a vaccine by then. But I tell you, this is people don't take this very serious, but it's a serious thing we're going through here, and it's something that you're going to be telling your grandkids about, because people aren't going to believe it, that we were this state one time.
Well, the last actual global pandemic was the Spanish flu, was it not?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's something you read about in the history books. I never actually thought I'd be living through one. And
yeah, I didn't either. Like I said, if you would have told me we'd been advised to stay home, which I would have thought, you guys are crazy. There's nothing ever going to hit us that bad. But you watch, it's funny. I was telling my wife this morning I used to watch all those prepper shows and people talk about pandemics, and I thought, you guys are silly. All that ain't ever going to happen. Maybe I should have watched it a little closer.
So fun fact, my wife and I are preppers, but we're not the bunker hardcore, the world is going to end preppers. We were in Quebec. I think that's like 10, 12 years ago when they got those huge ice storms. We were visiting out there, and then they were like a month before getting power back. That was a disaster, and it was horrible. So we said to ourselves right then and there, you know what? We will never go through and not be prepared. So at any time in our house, there's enough food and fresh water for my wife, my daughter, and I. Well, my daughter's just she's 17 now, but for 14 months, if you don't include the freezers. So I mean, we have no reason to get well for anything.
We were very fortunate, because before this all happened, and I've never did this in the past, my son-in-law, he also works for the fire department. He came up to me and he goes, "Hey, I'm thinking about buying a half a cow." He goes, their boys are grown and in college. He said, "But I don't think I need a whole half. You would be interested in going half of a half." And I did. I got a freezer full of meat, so we're good. Yeah. Johnny's Journey's got to run. Catch a. Thank you for stopping by. So yeah, let's see. My mom was a baby during the Spanish flu. She didn't recall it firsthand, but recalled people talking about. Yeah, I mean this isn't the
That's
first
cool.
time, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the last time. I'm hoping it's a long time before it ever happens again. Just I tell you,
Yeah.
the small businesses in our town here. I mean, we live in a. I mean, it's not a small town anymore, but it's a smaller town. But these businesses are they're just hurting here, and I hate to see that because unfortunately I've been here long enough. I know about every one of the owners. It's just sad to see these guys build their business up to where they are today, and then it just gets kind of taken away from them.
Yeah. So my town is 6,500 people, and then right next to us is a city called Medicine Hat, and that city's about 72,000. And and it's just absolutely devastating everything. The small businesses, all the privately run restaurants, family restaurants, all those. This is going to be years. I think we're going to see a change here, a correction of some sort, and I don't think things are going to be ever what we would call normal, comparative to pre virus.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm with you. A lot of these places just aren't going to be able to pull through, and we're going to have to start over. And hopefully, the communities will get together and support these small businesses and get them back up on their feet. That's what I'm hoping. We still try to support them by, they're doing carry out only, and we'll call some and I go try to support them as much as we can. But it's nothing like having your doors open where people can come in and sit down and enjoy a nice dinner. And
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other thing that I hear a lot is, well, when this is over and the virus is gone, that's not going to happen. So I'm the only guy. I'm the dark sheep in my family. I'm the only one that took the engineering path and went to the oil field. All the rest of my family is actually medical. My mom was head of infection control and an RN for 25 years. 25 years as a head of infection control in Alberta. So this is in her wheelhouse, and she was on the job through SARS and MERS and H1N1, and so she said when this just started traveling before it was ever a pandemic, that's the first time in my entire life that I've heard my mom say, "I'm worried about this one." So she saw this coming right from the get-go, and she knew that our country didn't follow protocol. Didn't lock down as quick as they should have, and they're still not telling us the truth. They say one thing, and we know that there are still flights coming in from China. Although I don't know if that matters anymore. It's here, so But she said, once a virus is here, it's here forever. It's never going to go away. So it's like every single cold and flu that you get is almost viral.
For sure.
They're all ones that showed up, and so the only thing we do now is we develop a vaccine, and it gets put in your annual flu shot, probably one or two strains of it, like they do with H1N1 and whatever the trending flu of the year is. So it's here to stay. Yep.
Yeah, I agree with you, and that's what they're saying, that it's really not going to go away. We just got to be, like you said, they'll have a vaccine for it, and you'll have to get a COVID-19 vaccine every year just to keep it away from you.
Yeah, get it in the mix of the rest of your flu shot.
Yeah,
that's right.
But I'll be the first one in line getting that shot when it's available. Okay.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, another fun fact: don't get your flu shot too early. The pharmacies like to push them. In actual fact, so my cousin is a virologist, and he's actually working on this right now. He got sent to France. Your flu shot's actually only good for about 90 to 120 days. So if you get that flu shot in August, like they want you to right away, so they can sell it and make money, you're only gonna have 3 to 4 months of coverage. So push it to September, October.
I always get mine. I always get my flu shot in October. That's when we open it up for the fire department to go get it, because I've heard the same thing. They're trying to push them in June and July, and now we just hold off till October, and everybody goes and gets their flu shot then. So no, Linda's saying we'll develop immunity. I don't know. I don't think we will on this one.
Nobody has an immunity to any virus.
Yeah.
Your body, that's why you have to get an annual flu shot. This much I've learned from all the medical people in my family, not my opinion, is that you do not develop a natural immunity for a virus. That's just bacterial infections and colds. All the viral colds and stuff you get them over and over because your body doesn't remember. Your immune system forgets in about 120 days, and it mutates. So as soon as there's the slightest mutation of the virus, even though it's essentially the same viral family, you get it again. So,
and that's kind of what they were saying about my wife's condition. She developed pseudomonas pneumonia in her lung, and what will happen? They said she'll do a nebulized antibiotic for 30 days, and then she's got to go off it for 30 days, and then she'll have to go back on it. And they said probably the rest of her life she'll probably have to do that because it's still going to live there, just trying to keep it at bay.
Crazy.
I would give her. She gets a nebulized antibiotic treatment twice a day at 8 in the morning, 8 at night, and then every 4 hours she gets a albuterol and treatment just to help keep her lungs open. So, we give her one every 4 hours, 24 hours a day. So, but she's doing good today. She's having a great day.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really good to hear.
Yeah. She's having a great day. She hardly hadn't been eating, and she's eating real good today. I've already made her breakfast and lunch, and she's ready for dinner, I think. So she's having a really good day.
That's great.
And my daughter came over, so I thought, well, I'll jump on here for a little while during lunchtime and see what the world's doing. I hadn't been able to do a live for a while. I did a little short one yesterday about my stickers that I got in because I had like 9 I was behind on. So if you go on my about page and shoot me an address on your email, I'll send you one of my stickers, and you send me one of them Think Oil, and I'll put it on my rig for sure.
That'd be great. And actually, speaking of that, I want to get stickers made for our channel. Someone told me Fiverr, I think it's called, is a good place to get it designed. Is that have you ever heard of Fiverr?
Well, I've heard of it, but there's a guy on our channel. I don't know if he made ours. This little cartoon one here. He's on our group here. Toonstead is his name. Toon Toon Stead STEAD. And you go on his channel, and that's how he's a cartoonist. That's what he does for a living, is draw. And he drew that for me. And then the guy at the fire department I work for, he has a side business that does all the the little trinkets and cups and pins and all kind of stuff. So I give it to him, and he made me the sticker. And I'll tell you, it's a real heavy vinyl because I told him people put them on the outside of the rigs and stuff. So he made it a real heavy vinyl. And I tell you, compared to some ones I got, I think this thing's going to hold up really well in the weather. So
yeah, I just wrote that down. I'll have to check it out. I'm pretty sure I follow that channel.
Toonstead, yeah, he's incredible. He's incredible to watch. He'll sit there and draw 5 or 6 people in his hour live spot. He does it that so fast. So he's awesome to watch. Let's see what Linda's saying. Okay, don't let nothing blow up.
See what that alarm is. It'll just be a process alarm. We have different ones that really get your attention if it's bad.
Well, I agree with you, Linda. That's kind of what I've always heard about getting that first week in October, and that's what we do. We open it up for our guys in October. Oh, that's an impressive computer screen.
There's my problem right there. My amine contactor's low, so and start that pump, swap that pump, and bingo.
Got it fixed already.
Get maintenance to check that pump. Something about it's unhappy. So
well, that's interesting.
We always have backups and redundants, and yep. So,
let's see. New Horizon, how you doing, lady? I got my stickers ordered. We'll get them in a week. All right. Have I sent you one yet, Susan?
Susan, where did you get yours from?
Let's see if she comes on here. Yeah, I know she's been working on it. We've been talking back and forth about it. She's probably too busy practicing her singing though to worry about getting stickers
Yeah, it's
made.
time
Because
for
she
the
has,
karaoke.
yeah, she got it. Girls pretty much got beat the other day. So she's rounding every channel I'm on. She's trying to round up girls to come over and sing. Oh, Linda, and she was asking if the wife is able to get out of bed. We did have, we got physical therapy coming in and occupational therapy coming twice a week. So she did get up this morning and was able to stand for a while and took a few little steps. So, and actually, she said it felt really good to get out of bed for a while. So they'll be coming back on Friday. So hopefully, every time they come out, she'll get a little stronger. She's just so weak now from being in bed for a month now. She lost 60 something pounds, and we just
Oh boy.
got to get some muscle built back on her. Hey, Reverend Tommy Two Tone, how you doing? If you're not subscribed to him, you need to grab him up. Another great channel just came in here, so
Reverend Tommy Two Tone.
yeah, he's another big part of our community. We follow each other all over the place. Let's see, she ordered hers from Got Print. It's where Susan ordered hers from.
Got Print, like GOTPRINT.
Yeah, since you can't see it, yeah, Got Print. Were they a pretty decent price?
Thanks, Susan. Yeah.
Mine was a little more expensive. I think probably just I could have went through like Sticker Mule or somebody. Oh, One Strain Adventure designed them. I don't know, another great channel, that One Strain Adventure and Imagine Your Odyssey. They're brother-in-laws. Two great channels you need to go check out if you don't have them. But yeah, One Strain Adventure, he puts down some good designs for stickers. I'll be curious to see Susan's. I think hers is going to be awesome.
I found out that I can actually see the comments, but
oh,
if
you
I
can
see
now?
the comments, I can't see myself or you. Yeah, Forever Nomad. That the 2 antibiotics they're using. So my cousin actually just told me about that. They're not being used to combat COVID-19. COVID-19 is a virus, not an antibiotic, but the 2 antibiotics they're using are actually to combat the what COVID, the pneumonia that COVID's calling, because COVID is actually SARS. In case you didn't know that, it is actually a part of the SARS deal there. So yeah, they're having some pretty good luck with some of the antibiotics to fight the infection, the lower respiratory infection you get from the COVID-19 virus. So yeah, that's really promising, really good information.
Yeah. Anything they can do to help. I tell you, I was glad to get out of the hospital because the last day we were in, the nurse come in and told us that they had to take 2 complete units and convert them into COVID-19 patients. So I was glad to get out of there.
So
yeah.
Surprisingly enough, and well, I mean, like I say, our town is only 72,000, but oddly enough, there's only 5 cases in this city, and none of them are hospitalized. So,
oh, they're all just staying at home.
Yeah, yeah, pretty good that way. I think that's a little more of the small town mentality, though. You know, everyone's kind of sticking to themselves, and
yeah. There's Susan said she ordered 100 4x5, which is a good size sticker with tax and everything. $43. That's not bad at all. I did pay about a buck a piece for mine, and I got this square one, and then I had him make me. I don't know where it's at on this desk. I got so much stuff there. I got some round ones too that just kind of round off the corner. So, but I kind of like supporting him. He's did all my T-shirts and everything. So
yeah, that's nice.
and
Oh, that's
they have a
T-shirts.
no. This is a Humstead did the design for me, and then a buddy of mine that works at the fire department has a little side business, and he's the one that actually did the sticker for me. So
okay.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
He's the one that does all of our T-shirts for our fire department. He does pins and cups. And they all kind of stuff. Anything you want with a company logo on it, he does it. I buy a whole lot of stuff from him. I'm the vice president of the Kansas chapter of the International Association of Arson Investigators, which is a mouthful. But I buy all of our product that we sell at our conference. I buy it all through him. So he does a really good job.
Okay.
And Susan said they have a UV coating on them, so that'll be nice. That'll help it last. I noticed a lot of people.
That would be important. Yeah.
A lot of people are putting their stickers inside their rigs, and that's really cool. But I kind of want to come up with something to put them outside so everybody can see them all the time. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to come up with something. I know Harvey Underway used a piece of plexiglass and put on his door. That way, if he ever changes rigs, he'll be able to take them with him. And I'm thinking about doing something on the back of my rig, maybe putting a piece of plexiglass on the very back of it that I can attach to it. That way, if I do change rig, I can just take that piece of plexiglass with me and still have all my stickers with me too.
That's good thinking. Yeah.
I'm gonna come up with something. Well, I heard that I haven't checked it, but I heard that our state parks closed down. I need to check and see if they have or haven't. I just heard it through the rumor mill, but I've got a state park that's not 10 minutes from me, 15 minutes from me here. We love going down there and stay because I can still work from there. But I heard that they closed down, but I need to call down there and ask them for sure.
Yeah, so we just we have an online system of booking too, and that just opened up a couple of weeks ago, and I had forgotten about it with all this going on. And so our national parks are closed, like Banff and Jasper and stuff, the Canadian national parks. But so I was on Daydream About Nice Things the other day.
Yeah.
And I was sort of online while I was there, and I got 2 sites reserved for the week after the May long weekend, and then again first week of June.
Oh, yeah.
So far, the only thing that's closed in our provincial parks is the group camping.
I gotcha. Well, that's pretty good. I'm hoping that it kind of hoping it levels off here and they'll start opening someplace up, because what better place to be in a campground away from everybody.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
so, and we can, like I said, we can go down there, and I can actually even with last year, I would just drive there from work every day because it's only about an extra 10 minutes than it is from my house, and it's in the same county we live in, so works out good for us.
Nice,
yeah. It's
Elkwater we go to is 40 miles from here.
Yeah, we got several places not too far, within an hour's drive from me here. We got a lot of nice lakes and stuff we can go camping at, but this one just makes it convenient because it's still in my fire district, so it's actually just like working from home.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So looking forward to something popping up. We just got to get her a little bit stronger. She said, all I need to do is be able to get in that camper. So, we'll get it because this.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I see my trucks are pulling in. We got to move about 2,000 pounds of polymer here into the hopper building. So.
All right, buddy. Well, I appreciate you coming on here with me. It's fun to get to know you and get to know a little bit what you do. So anytime I'm on,
you too,
come on, man. I appreciate it.
Much appreciated. Take care, brother.
Take care. Have a good day.
See everybody.
Bye-bye. Oh, that was awesome. Well, I'm glad you got your stickers, Susan. And if you will, go ahead and go to my About page and email me. I want to get yours in the mail. So I know you'll send me when you get them in. So just go ahead and send me your address and stuff. I want to get yours in the mail. And anybody else, too, that wants one of our stickers, just go to the About page, and it's real easy. JerryHolly62@gmail.com. And let's get some stickers in the mail. It's fun to get them. Makes it a fun trip to the mailbox every day. Hang on, just got to answer a quick email here real quick. Yeah, we have decided to we issue burn permits for people that want to burn brush piles and stuff in our county, in our fire district. But I have put a stop starting tomorrow. We will not be issuing any burn permits for the month of April, just because I'm getting some information from our local health department that people that is having trouble with this. What we'll see is Z Sisterhood. Thanks for stopping by. Smoke will irritate it, so we're just gonna going to stop burning for about a month here and see what we can do to help our part. Okay, got that done. Well, we have been going for, let's see, how long have we been on here? Oh, an hour and 5 minutes. I guess I better get off here and get back to work anyway. But I appreciate you guys all stopping by. Forever Nomad, hope you become part of a family and keep coming back and seeing us. We got a whole bunch of people that do live streams. So we actually got a schedule from 4 till about midnight every night. Different people doing live. So please come back and join us whenever you want to. It's been nice to get to know you here. And I'll go ahead and sign off for now, guys. And we'll see you later on tonight in someone else's live. And we'll do another live late at night so I can get more people in here. But we're going to do a little contest on naming our rig. So, hey, Burning Up the Roads, how you doing? Saw you over at Slow Momentum. It was an interesting little impromptu interview with him to see exactly what they do. Hitch Up and Tow, I'll be getting yours in the mail today. So if you drop me your address over in my email, I'll get that sticker in the mail for you. So, but anyway, I'll get off here and hopefully go fix the wife some lunch. Maybe she's still hungry. But I appreciate you guys stopping by. It's been a great time, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys again. We'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.